Traders, welcome back to our break session trading lesson. We're looking at S&P 500 MA futures and the time frame is 2000 tick chart. So right now I can see that I have downtrend working lower with the break push to new low. I can see that I have correction that played out with the break in new high, and the most recent structure right now is consolidation. You have flat EMA, prices going up and down, up and down. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to project some trend range, key level at the bottom, key level at the top, because every consolidation should have key levels so we can identify the extremes. And because we traded down into this consolidation, the move down was significant. I'm more thinking about selling. So what's going through my mind is I would like to see some triple test near this resistance, because this resistance is going to get third confirmation, and this means sellers are respecting this price level and they're going to pull market lower. So can I get some setup near the resistance? I have visual 2 legs up. I have a second entry short, but problem is it's not fully near the resistance. It looks like there's still some room. Now these 2 legs are very broad. Had this second entry short from here as a triple test, great setup, because these 2 legs are super broad, and broader these legs are, the more it's negating any continuation of the previous bullish pressure. So you'll be confident selling at the top, but there is no trade. I don't want to draw it like this because I have breakout here, and this tells you, okay, the extreme is probably a little bit higher, so nothing here. Okay, now that I can see that prices are breaking lower, I'm considering second entry short at the EMA breakout pullback. Now this happened and I have significant push working lower. Downtrend played out with the break, push to a new extreme. So downtrend played out the break, push to a new extreme. And now we have a difficult part, because what I can see is prices continuing going lower, but at the same time everything played out. Okay, everything played out. I can measure one leg like this, project the measured move, and we reach the measured move. Now, even though this looks like a downtrend, there always needs to be equilibrium. Okay, there needs to be push phase, correction phase, push phase, correction phase. It needs to look like a market is slowly trending lower. This is such a steep exhaustion all the way down here that you can pretty much draw no other channel. I was also eyeing something like this, wider channel like this, but at the moment it has overshoot. So because of this, I wasn't really looking to sell anything at the EMA. You ended up having second entry short above the EMA. Okay, a market keeps going lower again. So this tells me, okay, there's either this channel that is valid, or what I was doing, I decided to play some spike and a channel pattern, something like this. It's not the best though, because I explained that the structure is not ideal, although I understand that it's probably difficult for novice traders to grasp what I'm talking about, because you have to have the feel for this. But normal trend should be consistent series of lower highs and low lows, not one leg, broad break, second deep leg down. Generally indicates stronger pullback. We actually have second entry short again, and this is not a good trade, but I took it. I got lured here because I saw the rejection of the channel. It was such a decent momentum, but the problem is, look at the congestion. Most breakouts out of trend ranges will fail, and this trade would be okay if it formed, let's say, in the middle, much further up, but because it closed exactly at the bottom of the congestion, there's going to be breakout, it's going to fail, and it's going to stop you out. So I had losing trade here, but I'm not going to mark it because you have the congestion, most breakouts fail, you need to wait for some breakout pullback, and overall the structure of the downtrend wasn't ideal. So I got tricked here, but as part of trading, break new low, okay, no good short setup, and even this downtrend played out a spike in a channel pattern, but what I can see is that our bigger pattern holds pretty well, okay? This channel, if you can widen it, holds pretty well, and there's no reversal. In fact, we're back below the EMA. So this is confirming, okay, the downtrend is still the pattern. Downtrend is still the pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus now on short opportunities, okay? This looks like a weak trend, okay, because the pullbacks are strong. So can I get some good short setup? Okay, another push phase down. New low, first entry short only, and you actually have new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short, broad structure, one leg, break, second leg up. And it's not easy trade for novice traders to take, but because the trend is so weak that it basically resembles a trend range, a consolidation. You can see this is pretty much consolidation with slight bearish tilt. Selling above the EMA is okay because you have very broad 2 legs up, which is going to tell you, okay, uptrend played out, I cannot draw any wider channel, and this is a decent trade to consider. Because there is no new high fully, I'm going to mark it a little bit more aggressive. Had there been new high fully, it's a red trade. And then you have lower high confirmation setup. I actually like this, even selling at the low. Now the bar is quite big, so we have to mark it mainly educational wise. But because really these two legs are broad, strong injection, push down, even lower high this far down is going to work, because this is the lowest point and we have some room. But if you use limit order, it never ticked back, so you probably can't enter this because there was no pullback, no retracement with the limit order. Unfortunately, we can only mark it context wise, not really when you're watching this live. Okay, you have repeat pattern of what happened here. You have one leg up, break, second leg up. So you're thinking already, okay, the second entry short over here, it's probably going to work here, but here we have double bar entry, which is not ideal. Can I get lower high? No lower high, but you can tell it looks like a trend range slightly tilted down. So you can be selling above the EMA in a situation like this. Okay, I believe you can even draw perhaps some spike and channel pattern like this, but I don't think it's that necessary. Okay, you have one leg up break, second leg up, new high, and you actually can consider even this second entry short because it's a third repeat pattern. One here, one here, one here again. Okay, break a new high. And now because I can see no longer low lows, okay, I can handle one double bottom. That can happen. But what about this now? This was supposed to create a lower low if the downtrend is prevalent. But because you have bottoming pattern, which is basically nothing too complicated, it's just depletion of the bearish momentum, and instead of you making lower lows, you keep making static lows. Okay, so this is a bottoming pattern, not really anything written in the stone, nothing too complicated. It's just that normally you have series of lower highs and lower lows, and now you can see you no longer have lower lows, you just have static lows. This means the bearish momentum is smaller and smaller, and the bullish momentum is getting stronger and stronger. Each pullback is more significant, and for this reason, I decided to draw pullback wider like this. And also the trend is weak, so I didn't draw it tight like this. It doesn't really matter, there is no setup. But next time you're gonna see this, it's better to draw a little bit wider because the trend is so weak. You know, bottoming pattern, we can have stronger pullback. Okay, nice, breaking new high. We have potential range highs here. Okay, so because uptrend played out and it looks like a trend range, once again, we're combining the bearish bias with the trend range because we're going sideways. So selling high as a seller with the direction of the downtrend makes more sense than be looking for longs. Okay, no lower high here. I actually get decent lower high here. This is not a bad trade. Once again, bar is almost 6 points big. So bars were quite big. This is decent trade because it really looks like a trend range. We're really heading down. I mean, this is a decent trade. Such a big, strong bearish bar. Not a bad trade to consider. Once again, a little bit more advanced. Push down, downtrend play. Once again, we are at the support. So I'm not going to take the second entry short because we bounce. We have quadruple, even multiple bottoms here. So it's better just to wait for the lower high confirmation or just give it a little bit more room. Because what if there's going to be stronger pressure? Although we are in a downtrend, so we're definitely not thinking about buying. I wouldn't be thinking about buying when the entire trend is down the whole day. Okay, and I can actually see that our trend line held. I'm just going to adjust it a little bit to tweak it more. You can see I'm going to tweak it like this. I still have all the confirmations, bounce here. So we have great price action. And this bounce is really great. When you can see such a nice confirmation of the trend line, it really gives you confidence that the sellers right now are stepping into the market. So can I get a lower high? No lower high. Okay, downtrend played out. Once again, not looking to sell into these lows, but I'm not looking to go long. We traded down the entire day, especially after this trend line held. And because we have significant push down, once again, it's tempting to take some of these shorts, but we just can't really into these lows. You never know there's going to be that extra pullback. It's better to be safe. And now I can draw slightly wider channel because it's with the direction of the main trend. We broke low, breaking low. We push lower, downtrend still continues. So can I get some second entry short at the EMA? I have a second entry short here, but the bar is weak, so I can't really take it. It's a shame. If you have some stronger bearish bar, you can go short. It's actually a shame because this bar is finally not that big, but it has bullish body. 2 key entry points, but I can't take this. Okay, no good setup at the EMA. And you actually have another mini second entry short as well. So this is a decent setup. Second entry short at the EMA, downtrend is new low. New here for entry short, second entry short. Work for a scalp. Okay, downtrend played out. So now we have stronger pullback. I like drawing a little bit wider channel here simply because this secondary channel played out with the break. Push to a new low. But once again, I'm not looking really for a reversal pattern, not really looking to go long, just mainly waiting my turn to sell again. I don't really want to sell without new high above EMA like this while we're going quite sideways. Okay. Okay, can the trend line hold? Yes, okay, so this is good. So once again, nice confirmation, one leg, broad break, second leg up. And I'm now looking for lower high below EMA or failed second entry long. You may consider selling here. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just the correction took suspiciously long time. I mean, I didn't really trust it watching this live because the pullback was quite long. I mean, you can consider selling if you're really advanced because it's another confirmation of the trend line. Why not? Can I get a little high? I can, but it's not for the EMA bad bar. So skip, can I get a failed second entry short? Excuse me, failed second entry long? I can. But once again, not at the EMA, so I can't take nothing. And at this point, market is about to close. It's getting way too late. We actually had some nice price action. This is the overall structure for today. We had weak downtrend working lower. The pullbacks are very strong. Few decent setups, but sometimes the bars were so big that it's very hard to enter. And especially here and here, no retracement. So even if you use deep limit order to decrease the risk, you can't really get in. I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day and I'm gonna talk to you next time. Good luck in your trading.